welcome to another episode of Mind Mental Insights from News and Daily Lives. This week, a very disturbing incident was reported in one of the cities in India where a young man tried to attack his former schoolmate before attempting to attack himself. Many such cases of youth violences in different forms where the reason could be many from varying from competition, jealousy, envy, rejections. Many such incidents are reported in and out since time immemorial. Now, what I want to highlight here is this act of violence is not a one time thing. It is not that suddenly something came to the mind and it triggered the person to commit a violence like this. Usually, these are the results of suppressed emotions, suppressed feelings, insult, feeling of not being enough. Where, sometimes people want to make headlines not because they planned to do so in a very stable mindset, but because they want to be seen, they want to be heard, they want people to know them. And in that chase, they forget that what is the correct way of getting into the headlines and what is not. So, violence rarely begins with a weapon. You do not need a physical weapon to start hurting someone or creating violence for someone. It actually begins much earlier than taking the weapon and going and actually committing a crime. There are times when you see people around you who do not express themselves well, who are not able to manage their emotions well. And most of the times there are people who get suppressed because probably they are misunderstood. So a lot of emotions, I would say, such as anger, rejection, humiliation, loneliness, envy, comparison, all of this trigger such acts. The beginning is there, and what we see in the headlines is the outcome of all of this. I don't deny the fact that every individual is responsible for whatever action they are committing. I'm not justifying what they do is correct. All I'm trying to emphasize is it is important to understand what we are going through, understand how we have to express it. I would also say one thing here. Have you heard parents tell their kids, even today, that why are you crying? Are you a girl? Or being a boy, you cannot cry. लड़का को रोता है क्या? These things are very casual when we say it. But are, these are resulting in suppressed emotions. What will a boy do if he's hurt? Crying is not weakness. And it is never at all associated only to feminines. If a person feels that he needs to cry, he should cry. If you're not expressing emotion, whether it be joy, whether it be sadness, whether it be anger, if emotions are not expressed, somewhere or the other, they are getting accumulated and then they result in headlines like these. So, like always, I have an acronym here, which I want everyone to remember for yourself, for your friends, for your children, for everyone you're associated with. Spread it out so that emotions get an expressway, not in the form of violence. So, stay calm. When I say calm, C here stands for catching the emotions early. If you're feeling something, go out and express it. If it is anger, let it be. If it is sorrow, let it be. It has to come out. Only when you detach yourself from that emotion, once you've expressed it, only then you are able to come out of it and get back to normal and even better. Secondly, accept difficult situations or feelings. If you've been rejected, if you've not succeeded, if someone else is doing better than you, it is not that your life is ending because of that. It is a lesson that you're getting how to improve yourself, and also a lesson that sometimes all that you need cannot come into your life. So learn to accept that. Next is learn healthy ways to express your emotions. If you are angry, it does not need that, just shouting or yelling need not be your way of expressing it. Go for a walk, go for a run, listen to some music. If you're angry, maybe write down your what you're feeling. Writing helps a lot. Once it is out of your mind on pen and paper, you are sorted. They do not cloud your mind once your feelings are expressed on pen and paper. So try doing that. See how what are the healthy ways where you can get rid of that feeling that your emotion is giving you, that heaviness that it is giving you, and yet you're not doing any harm to yourself or to anyone else. And last but not the least, make empathy a habit. Always remember everyone is going through their own journey. Something bad, something not so good, something very good. All that we see on the external side, whether it be in real person or in on the social media where they express their lives, everything is not real. There is always something or the other going on inside a person's mind and heart. So always learn to empathize. If someone has behaved badly with us, it does not mean that they are bad, or it does not mean that we are bad, that we are being treated that way. There's always a reason it has happened. Give it a pause, talk about it, and always empathize to see what is going on and where you can extend a hand to help that person. So, with this, I end this episode for today, and I really hope that it helps and it helps us reduce the suppression and the resultant violence that happens because of this. I'm Nivedita Singh. I'm a mental wellness coach and a trained NLP master practitioner. I really respect the science of neuro linguistic programming because it helps us understand how we are thinking, how our thoughts are resulting in our behavior. And so I love doing what I do. And yes, I help people rewire themselves, rewire their limiting beliefs, and empower themselves. So thank you very much for watching and do spread the message.